Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
We're following breaking news. Kennewick police say a man died while in the back of a patrol car today. We'll have the very latest.
Also ahead.
It is very normal for balloons to land in all kinds of areas. It's just a little surprising probably for local folks because there aren't balloons that fly in the Tri-Cities all the time.
A rare sight at one Pasco school today. We'll explain why people are talking about this hot air balloon landing.
And
it's not a courtroom drama, but lawyers are delivering up powerful lines. I'll tell you what that is coming up.
And we ring in the month of May with sunshine and temperatures right at 80 degrees. All the news coming up right now as the news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Oh, good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this first day of May. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Good to see you. I'm Austin Reed.
We are continuing to follow breaking news. We first brought to you live on the news at 5. The Kennewick Police Department says an investigation is underway right now after a man died while in their custody today. Officers responded to reports of 45-year-old Carlos Rodriguez walking in the middle of the road just after 10 o'clock this morning. It was near Canal Drive and Crosswinds Boulevard, but determined he was not committing any violations.
So during the second call to the same area shortly after 11 a.m., officers learned he had a warrant for his arrest. Rodriguez was taken into custody without any kind of physical altercation. Officers say he became unresponsive while handcuffed in the back of a patrol car. Kennewick police suspected Rodriguez was intoxicated and gave him Narcan. An ambulance was called, but Rodriguez died at the scene. And we are following more breaking news. Details are still limited, but here is what we know.
Just before 4 p.m., Sunnyside Police told the public to avoid the areas of South 13th Street, Federal Way, and Gregory Avenue. We are hearing confirmed reports of a police investigation happening out there. Now, we have reached out to City Manager Mike Gonzalez for an update on what exactly is going on. We'll provide more details throughout the evening as soon as we know.
Yeah, we also contacted Sunnyside Police, waiting to hear back. Stay with us, though, online at applevalleynewsnow.com. Other news tonight, a brand new initiative is launching this law day in Washington state, and it's asking lawyers to do more than argue in court.
Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says it's asking them to become defenders of democracy.
At high noon, courthouses across the state will echo with a powerful but familiar vow to defend the Constitution one oath at a time.
United States.
I do. They're known for cross-examinations and closing arguments, but now Washington lawyers are being asked to take on a new role, ambassador.
It's a program that the WSBA is putting on, and that's our State Bar Association, to help educate the public about, how our system of law works and what constitutional law means in the United States.
With trust in public institutions hitting historic lows, the Washington State Bar Association is stepping up. In May, the WSBA Board of Governors voted to make public ambassadorship an official duty.
I think statewide, over the past few years, there's been a sense of an attack on kind of traditional legal norms, and I think a lot of that is oftentimes because people don't necessarily understand how our system works.
It's all part of the Rule of Law Ambassador program launching today, but the local bench has already began this work years ago. Law Day, a fitting national theme, the Constitution's promise, out of many, one. The idea is simple. Equip lawyers with the tools they need to go into their communities, answer tough questions, and explain what the rule of law really means.
It's important for the system to work that everybody understand it. It's a complicated process, and getting out and so hopefully helping people not be scared of the system and have an understanding of how it works. It helps everybody.
Because at a time where division dominates the headlines, these legal professionals want to remind us what unites us: the law. The legal community is not only renewing their promise, but also launching a new mission to bring the law to Main Street. Reporting in Kennewick, Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Dan, thank you for that report. Turning to First Alert weather, gorgeous day today with lots of sunshine and warm temps.
But could Mother Nature be actually dialing up those temps a little bit more for us tomorrow? Let's find out. Stacy joins us now with more on what we can expect. Stacy?
That's a good tie into tomorrow. It is going to be the warmest day of the year. We hit 80 today. It's 80 degrees right now. We're taking a look at Dust Devil Field. They're getting ready to have first pitch at 6:30. If you're heading out, we're going to start at 80, quickly drop into the 70s and the 60s later on. So maybe a light sweater, but enjoy the clear and warm conditions tonight at the Dust Devil Stadium. They lost to the Indians last night. Hopefully better luck tonight. Here's what it looks like around the area. It is nice all through the region. A very pleasant evening. This is our next weather maker. This is coming up from the south. We're going to see some showers coming into our region late Friday into Saturday. But tonight, clear and mild. Warmest day of 2025 headed our way tomorrow. Gusty winds and showers Friday night and Saturday, and a much cooler weekend after we get past our warm day on Friday. I'll give you all those details coming up. Austin, Wendy?
All right, Stacy. Well, if you were in Pasco this morning, you may have spotted a rare hot air balloon landing at a school where kids even got a surprise lesson in aviation. It landed in the Chiawana High School parking lot. And according to the pilot, it was not related to technical issues. It was a standard landing and a routine part of their planned flight. Pasco police confirmed no one was hurt in all of this. The balloon was later moved to a grass field to deflate. We spoke with the company in charge, who understands why some thought it was an actual emergency.
People who aren't aware of how balloons work often think that there's some issue when a balloon lands, but this was a pre-planned 20 minutes out where he had reached out to the school and they said it was fine and he executed it perfectly. And he steered the balloon over to the school in order to land there. So 20 minutes out, he decided, I'm going to land at this exact spot.
Cohen, who owns Seattle Ballooning, also told us that Tri-Cityans should expect more hot air balloon touchdowns in the coming weeks.
Now to a follow-up. Franklin County Sheriff Jim Raymond announced today he has received a civil lawsuit notification, this from the Fraternal Order of Police, the latest development in an escalating conflict between the sheriff and county commissioners over control of corrections operations. The lawsuit comes after weeks of tension following county commissioners' attempt to establish a Bureau of Corrections separate from the sheriff's authority. It's a move Raymond calls unconstitutional and unlawful. Sheriff Raymond, who was elected to serve until December of 2026, said he was never consulted about the establishment of a Bureau of Corrections and would have objected had he been included in those discussions. The Franklin County Prosecutor's Office will handle the civil suit, and Raymond will have legal representation to speak on his behalf. The sheriff indicated he expects similar actions from other labor groups soon. County Commissioner Clint Didier told me that he is willing to do a sit-down interview with us here at Apple Valley News Now in the coming days, so stay with us for that. Franklin and Benton County, along with the city of Pasco, Kennewick, and Richland, including West Richland, are all taking a proactive approach in tackling transgender students participating in female school sports. At a city council meeting, the city of Pasco's City Council Board voted and approved to be part of the call to action called the Protection and Preservation of Girls' Sports, which is not to allow transgender athletes to participate in girls' sports. The mayor of Pasco says this is why the city of Pasco decided to get behind this action.
Very critical. You know, I've had folks ask, well, that's kind of out of your lane. Really, that's a school district issue. But the reality is safety and giving our kids the best opportunity is in the city of Pasco's purview and its jurisdictions.
The call to action is asking local legislators to take action on helping establish a state position on whether transgender athletes should be allowed to participate in girls' sports. We're going to head to the Yakima area now. If you are looking to travel between that city and then all the way to Pasco, there is a new way to go. Bel Air's Central Washington Airporter bus line's new Grapeline connector route. It offers 3 daily round trips between Pasco and Walla Walla. But on Tuesdays through Friday, they offer 2 daily round trips between Walla Walla, Pasco, and Yakima. Prepaid reservations are required if you're traveling
between Pasco and Yakima. Meanwhile, the Department of Social and Health Services Sunnyside office says they are relocating effective May 14th from Yakima Valley Highway to 3302 Picard Place in Sunnyside. Officials say this new location is centrally located just off Interstate 82 at exit 69, about a mile and a half from the former location. During the move, a DSHS mobile outreach truck will be at the Yakima Valley Highway location to ensure service to ensure service and support Sunnyside customers and employees. Apple Valley News Now, live at 6, is just getting started. Still ahead, the Tri-Cities Airport has a record-breaking quarter.
We'll tell you all about it. And in more news from the air,
a new initiative announced by the Department of Transportation to address the shortage of air traffic controllers. I'm Rena Roy, and I'll break it all down coming up.
And also coming up, Stacy is back with a look at your full first alert forecast. Check out this shot here, 80 degrees out in Yakima, looking gorgeous.
Made it to 80. Remember our new weather app? From customized forecasts to the latest radar and instant weather alerts sent right to your phone.
Download today on your phone's app store. Just type Apple Valley News Now weather. We'll be right back.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next-level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is bringing you an electrifying night with the iconic Grammy-nominated rock band Queensryche on Sunday, May 25th. Feel the energy and experience chart-topping hits like Jet City Woman and Silent Lucidity. Now's your chance to witness the unmistakable sound of one of rock's most celebrated bands, who've sold over 30 million albums worldwide. Tickets are on sale now at wildhorseresort.com or on the app. Plus, every ticket is good for $5 free play. Queensryche at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton.
Spring is in the air, so let's fill it with music. At Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos, our New Beginnings Spring Used Piano Sale is in full swing. From charming uprights to grand statement pieces, we've got gently loved pianos at prices that'll put a spring in your step. Each piano is expertly tuned, ready to play, and waiting for you. Spring into new beginnings today at Dickerson's Tri-City Pianos in Richland, because life's more fun when you know how to play.
My feet hurt so bad in the morning, I couldn't even put my feet on the floor. So I built all this together to engineer a solution to my pain. Finally, I went to Good Feet, and they gave me this.
Good Feet arch supports, engineered for pain relief, personally fitted for you.
What does it mean to be here for good? It means being here for the artists who dream, the shop owner who knows your order by heart, and the mentors who leave a lasting impact. Here for singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game and big comeback stories. Here for the long haul from Omak to Sandpoint to Baker City. Here for your family, your neighbors, for you. STCU. Here for good.
Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a ride. Whether you're shaping up a small yard or taking on serious acreage, let's go the distance. Shop in-store and online for 0% financing and instant rebates on select Steel mowers. Steel. Let's go mow.
Make-A-Wish Alaska and Washington is holding an Air Miles drive to help grant wishes to local children with critical illnesses. With nearly every wish now through August requiring air travel, your donation of airline miles today can launch countless journeys of joy and healing. Alaska Airlines will match a portion of the Alaska donations to jumpstart the campaign, and McCurley dealerships want to help get the word out to Eastern Washington. Turn miles into smiles by donating your unused air miles or points to Make-A-Wish Alaska and Washington today.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. New at 6, the Kennewick Police Department needs your input. They are doing a community survey seeking input on quality of life issues in Kennewick. The survey should take about 5 minutes to finish, and any personal identifiable information is not collected. The survey link is on your screen and can be completed through May 14th.
The U.S. Department of Transportation is hoping to supercharge the air traffic controller workforce around the country with staffing at critically low levels.
The announcement comes as airports prepare for an influx of travelers during the summer season. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
The Transportation Secretary has warned that people will lose their lives unless the nation adopts a new air traffic control system. Today's announcement aiming to expand the workforce.
Ahead of the busy summer travel season, a push for more air traffic controllers. The U.S. Department of Transportation announcing a new plan to expand the workforce, with air traffic staffing at U.S. airports nearing a 30-year low, according to the National Air Traffic Controllers Association.
We need more air traffic controllers to come into this profession.
Federal officials announcing a number of initiatives, including offering financial incentives to graduates for completing initial training milestones, expediting the process for routine medical and security clearances, and rewarding academy graduates assigned to facilities that are hard to staff.
This is a commitment to the dedicated men and women keeping our skies safe. It's a real, tangible move towards building and sustaining the workforce that America needs.
The FAA says it's on track to hire at least 2,000 controllers this year as part of a hiring campaign, which also increased the starting salary for trainees by 30%. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy also streamlining the hiring process at the FAA, decreasing it by 5 months. There's also a bonus incentive offered for controllers who don't retire early. The current mandatory retirement age is 56. This comes just days after massive delays at Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey due to equipment issues. The FAA now slowing traffic there, saying there are severe staffing shortages. You can see multiple planes waiting to take off there this morning.
At the end of the day, we need to make sure the controllers have the proper equipment and that they're obviously appropriately staffed.
Delays at Newark could last for months. The average departure delay is about 1 hour, and the average arrival delay is more than 300 minutes. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
In the meantime, all new from the Tri-Cities Airport in Pasco. After celebrating 2 back-to-back record-breaking years, their 2025 quarter stats are out. From January to March, approximately 115,300 people boarded a flight at PSC. This is a 12% increase over Q1 in 2024. Airport Director Buck Taft says this has to do with people choosing to fly local, and he says it's a fantastic start to the year.
I'm never going to tell you I'm planning for 12% growth to continue. But I think realistically, as we head into the busy season, I think if we're going to start seeing 6% growth. So last year we had the second Phoenix flight, which we didn't have at this time last year. So that'll start balancing out. Then as we get into October, that's where Alaska started LAX. So, I think we're going to see significant growth.
Taft also says due to the demand, many airlines have returned to flying the larger 737 airplanes instead of the smaller ones. He tells us construction projects are also continuing on at a very healthy pace.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
On a gorgeous Thursday afternoon, Legends Casino Skycam, Columbia Point looking down at Howard Amen Park. The cruise ship left since the 5 o'clock newscast. 80 degrees, our feels like temp is 79. Winds are lightly blowing out there, but not bad. Get ready though, the winds are on their way. Ridge of high pressure keeping us pretty calm, dry, and warm. Next weather maker coming up from the south. This is going to start moving in tomorrow night and Saturday. It's going to bring some rain and some gusty winds. Let's take a look at our Futurecast radar, and we'll see it showing up late tomorrow night, 11, 12 o'clock in the Kittitas Valley. Eventually, with a couple of stray showers, hit or miss, Tri-Cities. You know how we miss it a lot of times here. On Saturday morning, though, those showers, and again, the system could really start to move to the east, but we are counting on a few showers till about noon, and then it should clear out later in the day. Not a lot of rainfall out of this system, as you can see here, 0.5 to 0.10. That's That's 1/10 of an inch. So very, very little amount, just some sprinkles, just enough to get your car messed up if you went to the car wash. Here's what the big weather maker over the weekend will be, and it's the breezy and gusty winds. You can already see Friday around 2, the Dalles, which is going into the Columbia River Gorge, is already windy. So very windy through that area, and a lot of people heading out of town that direction. Be aware of that. And if you're heading to the west side, look at that. Ellensburg, that's going to be very, very windy starting Friday night and even more so on Saturday. So we'll continue to see the strong gusty winds through the area. Hermiston will be a little bit worse off than the Tri-Cities. Dayton a little worse off than Walla Walla. So keep an eye on those gusty winds. And here's what we're thinking. Friday night, they'll start picking up after 5 p.m. There's some of the totals for you. 25 to 30, Yakima Valley, Columbia Basin 20 to 25, Kittitas Valley 45 to 50. Fast forward to Saturday, those winds increase a little bit more, especially in the Kittitas Valley. So kind of breezy, blustery, but things will start looking better on Sunday. As far as tonight goes, 40s and 50s, I'll take it. Clear skies, going to be a beautiful evening outside. Here's that 7-day planning forecast. We are going to be close to a record, but probably not going to get there. There's your 30% chance of rain. We go from 88 to 70, and then eventually we start moving up. Don't forget your Cinco de Mayo on Monday. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Windy to breezy, gusty winds there through the weekend. The breeziest will be on Saturday, calming down though on Sunday with temperatures climbing back into the 80s about the mid of next week. Here's what it looks like. Ellensburg, that 81-degree day drops 20 degrees in just one day. So that's a big temperature roller coaster for Ellensburg, and of course those gusty winds. Walla Walla, we could be breaking some heat records for tomorrow as we could hit 85 degrees. Look for those showers on Saturday. Shouldn't last all day, and it won't bring a lot of moisture, but just a little bit. Here's Hermiston, also going to be warm and breezy there for the next couple days, with temperatures dropping into the upper 70s and eventually back to the 80s. Good looking forecast.
Cactus?
He's a dancing cactus.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, yeah.
Cha-cha. Eat some tacos. I don't know.
Well, impromptu dance over here.
Right.
I like it.
There you
Get
go.
her some rockets.
I love your little figures for each holiday. Cracks me up.
They're pretty good.
Thanks, Stacy. Coming up next here on Apple Valley News Now at 6. Here's another weird story.
Oh, I don't like this one. Are you seeing 2 snakes in one? I don't want to look. Austin, you go ahead and take it. Oh, my goodness.
You're not wrong. It's next. It's on camera.
I don't like it.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time for a different kind of power. Whether you choose an electric Honda or a hybrid, meet the next generation of vehicles. It's the perfect time to get a Civic Hybrid, the 2025 North American Car of the Year. Hurry into your Honda dealer today.
What's great about basketball? Almost everything.
What's not great about basketball? The term three-pointer.
Boring.
Instead, let's just call them triple plays.
Check it out. Hit it, Steve.
Roberts has it, fires. It's a triple play.
It actually works.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Complete coincidence that that's also the name of where we work.
Not engineered by marketing, no way.
In a world filled with accidents, the injured look to Mo, because Mo knows these guys are bulldog tough on personal injury and workers' compensation claims. Mo knows you can go to the other guys, but why would you? From back in autumn, Bulldog Tough.
Looking for the perfect spot to relax? Welcome to Hoops, your new favorite restaurant and bar, where the vibe is clean, the food is delicious, and the staff always friendly. Whether you're in for a night of trivia, a round of pool, darts, dancing, pull tabs, or karaoke, Hoops has it all. Great food, great people, Hoops, where every night is a great experience. Hoops Bar. Stop by today for your next great night out.
It's the mother of all giveaways, where one lucky viewer wins this awesome Mother's Day collection. Check it out. Enter to win each day on the contest page at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. From Jewelry Design Center, The Flower Bar, Curve Appeal, Fiction, and AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
To keep your home cool and comfortable all summer, your air conditioner needs maintenance this spring. Vance will inspect, test, and clean your AC so it's ready for hot weather. will leave your AC in better condition than we found it, and you'll be happy. Call now to schedule your maintenance appointment. It's the thing to do every spring. Don't take a chance. Call Vance.
If I could choose, I would stay with you. Always.
Tonight,
we celebrate the life of Captain Robert Wade Nash.
when a hero falls,
Nobody blames you.
I blame him. He gave his life so I could live. I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do with that.
can his world move on?
He's not supposed to be dead. He just left. He left me.
An emotional, all-new 911 tonight on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Well, check this out of Ohio. A vehicle stopped on Interstate 71 after reportedly missing their exit, and that led to a crash with multiple cars. The Ohio Department of Transportation shared the footage. Their press secretary, Matt Bruning, added, "If you miss your exit, do not do this, ever."
Oh yeah, yep, see? They're just stopped there. And yep, and there it goes. So yeah, good reminders.
Not good.
No. All right, I'm reading this story so Wendy can look away.
It's what nightmares are made of.
California pet store's double-headed snake is making bewildered customers do a double take. Born in Berkeley, these California king snakes are fused at the spine. It's a rare 1 in 100,000 occurrence and typically carries with it a very low survival rate. But Zeke and Angel have been thriving for 7 months, according to the store's owner. Employees say Angel is the dominant head, but the conjoined Cali kings both have control over their shared body, which can mean double trouble when it comes to decision making. All right, you can open your eyes now.
Okay, 1 in 100,000 chance.
Yeah,
so you're
crazy.
saying there's more of these guys out there, maybe?
Yeah, you never know. We have much more local news coming up in our next half hour.
Yeah, no more snakes, please. Plus, Stacy is tracking the gusty winds in the Kittitas Valley. We will get you all squared away with what you need to know on that.
Hells Canyon and the Snake River. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
I think developing that relationship with a patient is where you get the trust. And then with the trust is when you can really kind of build on these treatment plans and provide the best care for them so that the outcome is most predictable and that they're the most satisfied. I think my passion kind of more stems from the problem-solving aspect of dentistry. So I really like getting complex patients that need a lot of different needs and kind of figuring out a plan that incorporates like good dentistry to kind of solve their problems. I think I just get that emotional recharge from just kind of spending quality time with family. So my 2 girls and then my wife. So we try and get out of the house and get up in the mountains or go to the beach and just kind of do quality things together. And that's kind of where I get my most recharge from, for sure.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can do all the things that make summer, summer. Take a Grand Highlander and go root for the home team. Send newlyweds off in a Camry. Congrats. Thanks. Or catch some waves with a RAV4. Still got it.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Your summer starts here. That limbo.
Toyota, let's go places.
All right, everybody. I know it's easy to forget things, but we don't want you to miss this new deal from US Cellular. Save big with our best price ever. Just $15 a line when you get 4 lines.
Ooh, I can save enough to buy a gift for my understanding wife.
Sorry, I'm late. Ooh, that's a great deal. I have a facial. This was fun.
Oh, come on. You have flowers? Save big with our best price ever. Just $15 a line when you get 4 lines. US Cellular, built for us.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kind of is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you.
Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Hey everyone, I'm here at Howard Amon Park, where on May 31st, Apple Valley News Now welcomes the 36th annual Tri-Cities Great Strides. It's a community walk supporting the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and every step helps raise awareness for those living with this terrible disease. Make your Saturday meaningful by joining me in support of this vital cause. Everyone is invited. Together we can make CF stand for Cure Found. Register today at cff.org. I'll see you there. Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. Listen up if you live in Oregon. We're talking about new rebates for drivers.
Plus, new at 6:30.
I'm Monique Ledesma with Apple Valley News Now. Coming up, find out how a new business in Grandview is going to help other local small businesses. All that and more coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This is the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. and we always do weather first off the top.
Yep, weather is king, right? Especially
sure
when you have weather like this.
Oh, it's lovely.
Can't beat it, Stacy.
That's right. Absolutely gorgeous today. Look at not a cloud in the sky. It's sunny. The boys on the field. Perfect night for some Dust Devil baseball. In fact, they're in town this whole weekend, so it's going to be nice. 80 degrees currently. Our feels like temp 79, so a little warm start out there, but it's going to cool down. Sunset tonight at 8:06. Beautiful evening. Temperatures elsewhere around the area. We hit 80 at Hanford, Tri-Cities, 76 Walla Walla, 75 Pendleton, 76 in Yakima, 75 in Ellensburg. Planning your evening, there's those 70-degree temps. We're going to stay there through 8 o'clock, and then eventually we'll be dropping down into the 50s and 60s around 10. Sneak peek at the warmest day of the year. Look at that. We're potentially going to see 88 degrees. Tri-Cities, Hermiston 87, Walla Walla 85. So get ready for a clear, mild night tonight. That warmest day of 2025 on the way. Then we're going to shift on Saturday. Gusty winds, showers moving through the area, and much cooler temperatures on the way. I'll tell you all about that coming up. Austin, Wendy.
The Kennewick Police Department says an investigation is underway after a man died while in their custody today. According to Kennewick Police, officers say 45-year-old Carlos Rodriguez of Pasco died when he became unresponsive while handcuffed in the back of a patrol car. Officers say Rodriguez was taken into custody without any kind of physical altercation. An ambulance was called, but Rodriguez, they say, died at the scene. Police do say they tried to use Narcan, but it did not work. We have more details for you online right now at applevalleyNewsNow.com. A fire devastated the largest wooden trestle of the Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad, throwing the organization's historic railway restoration project into jeopardy. Take a look. The blaze, which happened on critical 28-span bridge between Mineral and Morton, was reported to the fire department last night just before 7 o'clock. By the time crews got there over an hour later, the damage was extensive. The bridge was rebuilt 20 years ago and deemed structurally sound, was essential for reopening freight and passenger services to Morton. Mount Rainier Scenic Railroad is a heritage railway that offers inclusive recreation for visitors. Firefighters believe arson may have been a cause. The U.S. Department of Energy announced it completed 2 shipments of treated low-activity tank waste to be disposed of from Hanford today. Officials say the tank waste will be solidified into grout and permanently disposed of at Waste Control Specialists, LLC, in Andrews County, Texas, and at Energy Solutions in Clive, Utah. About 2,000 gallons of TBI waste from tank SY-101 was treated to remove 99.99% of the radioactive material. The tank waste was shipped in a U.S. Department of Transportation double-walled steel container.
New at 6:30, the wait is over. The Oregon Department of Environmental Quality announcing today it will reopen the popular Oregon Clean Vehicle Rebate Program on Thursday, May 22nd. This news comes as the program will remain open longer this year due to funds awarded to the DEQ last summer through the Climate Equity and Resilience Through Action Grant. Any vehicles purchased or leased before May 22nd are not eligible to apply for the rebate. There are two options. The standard rebate is open to all Oregon residents, businesses, nonprofits, and government agencies. The second option is the Charge Ahead rebate, open to low and moderate income households and nonprofit providers. Also new at 6:30 now, the city of Hermiston approving an ordinance this week to allow ride-share companies and drivers to apply for an operation license. The ordinance sets the same requirements on ride-share drivers as the existing code for local taxi drivers to create a level playing field. The ride-share ordinance only applies to services which transport people. City staff is developing the application form, and it will be available in June 2025. City Council will consider fee schedules later this month.
Starting a small business, no small task, but for people in Grandview, the city is giving them a brand new space to help them jumpstart their dreams.
Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma says the city is working on helping grow small business owners while also growing its economy.
In Grandview, business is blooming. The Grandview Chamber of Commerce, elected officials, and members of the community gathered to celebrate the official opening of the Wine Country Business Center. Co-owner Kelly Adamson says this space is a big opportunity for local business owners to get their foot in the industry and to network.
A lot of homes are being built currently in Grandview. So that's bringing a lot of people to the area, and a lot of those people are working from home or are looking to start a business, or they currently have one that they're, like I said, trying to operate out of an extra bedroom in their house or maybe even their dining room table. And this gives them an option that's a professional space.
Adamson says Wine Country Business Center helps other local businesses grow by working to cut startup costs.
This opportunity is going to help people keep the costs down. So get your business started without a ton of overhead. So you're not going to have an extra bill for your internet, an extra bill for your power. You're not going to have your property taxes on your building. All those things are covered here as part of your monthly rental.
One of the amenities at the Wine Country Business Center is that people are able to receive their mail at this location. Other amenities include access to a copy machine, private cubicle space, and office space, along with access to conference room and, of course, Wi-Fi. But use of the space does come with a membership price. If you're only looking to use the address and mailing, that's going to cost you $35 a month. A common member is $150 a month, which gets you complimentary access and a Grandview Chamber of Commerce membership. Adamson says if you're looking for the more private amenities, that's going to cost you a bit more.
Private cubicles at $350 and private offices starting at $450.
Reporting in Grandview, Monique Ledesma for Apple Valley News Now.
Monique, thank you for that story. Adamson says Wine Country Business Center is also now the official home of the Grandview Chamber of Commerce. In local sports, have you ever dreamed of suiting up like a Tri-City American? Well, now is your chance to literally gear up like the boys.
For the first time ever, the Tri-City Americans are opening up their locker room and selling team-issued equipment. We're talking about everything here from helmets and gloves to sticks and more. Now, whether you are a die-hard hockey player, a weekend warrior, or just want to hang some cool gear in your man cave, this is your shot. And the best part, this stuff is top of the line, but it won't break the bank. Equipment manager Greg Angus says it's all about growing the game and giving the community a chance to feel part of the team.
I was blown away at how active the community is in the hockey world here, and it's truly a hockey town, and it's developing with the youth and the adult leagues and all that, and it's very cool to see. So it's clear that people want to be a part of the Americans, and so we wanted to give the opportunity for everyone to come down and be a part of it.
If you want to come down and be a part of it, the sale goes down this Friday from 3 until 6:30 p.m. It's inside the Americans locker room at the Toyota Center.
The Tri-City Americans are making history, and it's all thanks to one very impressive teenager. Forward Max Curran is the WHL Scholastic Player of the Year, and he's the first European player ever to win the Daryl K. Seaman Memorial Trophy. The 18-year-old from Prague didn't just lead Tri-City in scoring with 74 points in 65 games. He also aced every single class from his elite high school back home. We're talking 13 core classes, including a stack of AP courses, and he pulled off a perfect 100% average. This makes Curran the first ever Americans player to win the league's top academic honor and the first Tri-City player to grab a major WHL award in a decade.